What's up, guys? You're here with Zander Zon and special guest Tommy Lee Depp, joining us all the way from Germany to give his expert analysis, both from a solo bass perspective and from a YouTuber perspective as well. Tommy, thank you for joining us. Guten Tag.
Thank you. Guten Tag. Nice introduction, man.
Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, it was perfectly.
The accent was okay?
Should we continue talking in German, or what do you think?
No, that's all I know. That and a couple German swear words.
So the basics.
Yeah. Okay, so we've nominated 3 bass players. I've chosen 2. Tommy, you've chosen 1. And we're going to be reacting to their playing, talking about them in this kind of discussion podcast format. All of these guys are epic players, but they're still kind of like flying under the radar a little bit, aren't they? Yeah. On this particular platform. And, we think everyone would really enjoy checking out their amazing work. So let's get down to it. With these 3 bassists we've chosen, we're going to be focusing on 3 main areas. We have bass technique. So what is their skill level? Are they able to use a variety of techniques effectively? Are there any specific techniques they've mastered that really stand out? Also, of course, musicality, tone, groove, etc. Next, we have USP, so we're looking at unique selling point, right? Like what makes them different to other bassists on YouTube? What makes their videos unique? Why should people tune in? We want to see creativity, imagination, divergent thinking, working and thinking outside of the box. And lastly, my personal favorite, we have I challenge. So for each of the bass players we've chosen, we're going to present them with a personalized challenge. Now, if they don't take this challenge on board, if they don't respond, if they don't do it, then nothing will happen. It's just our humble recommendation for the future, only our opinions, of course, but we have some cool ideas we want to share with these bassists, hopefully cool ideas, for them to try out, so that should hopefully be really fun as well. Okay, let's get started. Tommy, you've been waiting so patiently during my extended introduction. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. Let's do it.
My first bassist for you, Tommy, is the amazing Josh Cohen. And I'm going to be playing you a clip from his original composition, Alejandra. Here it is.
Man, he really is a tap god. Like, he makes it look so easy. I like the composition. It's really calming, calms me down right now. It's great. Man, that was awesome. I have to be honest, I've seen many of his videos in the past. Yeah. And he's really a tap god. Like, he really made me started to practice it.
Do you know what? This is the thing, he was a tap god like 10 years ago.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
And he's honed in on that craft and that particular skill. So tell me what else you thought. I know you mentioned like it sort of calmed you down a little bit.
Yeah, I like the composition itself.
It's like a guitar, a rhythm guitar and bass.
Yeah, right. He does it all and makes it look so effortless, I think.
Let's look at the 3 areas. Bass technique, obviously 2-hand tapping is so advanced. His dexterity in all his fingers, like in his right hand, it's incredible. It's so hard to tap with your pinky.
Yeah, man.
Do you tap with your pinky?
I try, but I always miss the notes, to be honest.
No, I always miss it because, my pinky's too small. I think I've tapped like on 1 or 2 compositions with my pinky, but he he's made his pinky really strong through all that practice. But it's not just that. Do you know he has like jazz teachers?
Oh, really? Okay.
He has jazz teachers. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but he's been playing bass for a long time, and he's a professional bassist. And to still have teachers, I think is so cool, man. Like still wanting to learn. And if you check out his Instagram page, he's doing stuff in odd time signatures. Like one hand was tapping in 7/8, and the other hand was tapping in 5/8.
7/8 E viola or a 5/8 groove. This is an exercise.
USP, in addition to like 2-hand tapping, playing original solo bass pieces. Not a lot of people are doing that these days. So that's something that makes him really unique, like a composition for bass, which, we're both really passionate about. Okay, here it is. I challenge Josh Cohen. I, Zander Zon, challenge you to... Drum roll, please. Do you know drum roll?
Yeah.
Do they do that in Germany? Yeah. Hopefully, at some point in the future, I challenge you to have a tapping bass battle with Charles Bear 2. Tommy, you knew that was coming.
That's awesome, man.
Who wins that one?
I second that. That's great. Do it, man.
Who wins? Who wins?
That's an impossible battle, I think.
I mean, yeah, both guys are incredible. So I know some people aren't fans of bass battles, so maybe they can do a friendly duet, Tommy. Friendly duet.
Yeah. What happened to just playing a friendly duet? Friendly duet. Just a nice friendly duet.
Just a nice friendly battle.
Friendly duet.
I know you're a huge fan of friendly duets. So Josh, if you if you're not into the bass battles, I challenge you to just keep on putting YouTube videos up, man, because you know we love the videos so much. The YouTube bass community needs your music. I need your music. Josh, come on. I need it.
I need it too.
Tommy needs it as well. Okay, Tommy, over to you.
All right. So the person I want to recommend today is a bassist from the USA called Mark GROCKI. I hope I get the pronunciation right. So yeah, he recently uploaded a video. It's a cover of Metallica's One. And you know, he's playing all the tracks on his bass guitar. And there's a solo included.
Okay, man, let's do this. Here we go. That is fast tapping right there. I like the editing already, like the camera angles. What? That was cool. That was cool. Chords and bends, that's nice right there. This guy rocks, man.
I told you, man. It's some crazy playing.
I've seen some of his stuff before. And anytime someone is playing, showing that the bass can do all these things, I'm like, yes. Because you know I'm all about like all the different functions of the bass. It can groove amazingly well. It can do so many different things.
I totally agree.
You've seen more of his stuff, a little bit more of his stuff than I have. Go ahead and talk us through our three areas.
All right, bass technique. It starts with the fast tapping. It reminded me of Billy Sheehan, like really crazy stuff. The bandings, like he's banding a full note or more, I think. Like, I don't know, anyone who's ever played bandings on bass knows it feels, yeah, like you're going to break your fingers. It's crazy. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, the third thing is definitely the finger style. Like, he's so fast. I could never do that. The finger style he's doing.
Yeah. He wasn't really attacking the strings too hard.
Yeah, right.
And that enabled him to, like, this is my E string right here. You see it? That's my E string.
Yeah, totally the E string. I see.
Yeah. Actually, it makes sense because this could be the G string. It's thinner. Anyway, he just, you're my four strings. He's just.
Now moving on to USP.
USP, yeah.
You know what I noticed is, I think it's a combination of, his great speed, the editing skills, of course. Like, you should watch his older videos, or everybody should watch his older videos, like special effects and crazy stuff like that. And yeah, the ability to, play guitar stuff on bass. I think he can play whatever he wants. Like, he's so fast. That should be his USPs.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, what's your challenge?
I don't know if I should challenge you, Mark, because it would probably destroy me in bass battle. How about you play The Final Countdown by Europe, the guitar solo on bass? I would totally love to see that. Another option would be, you've shown you can play fast. We know that. Crazy fast. But how about you take a metal song and make a really calming version out of it? With lots of delay, reverb. But yeah, if you don't want to do any of these challenges, no problem. Keep on uploading on a regular basis. Or what do you think?
I think so too, man. He's incredible. And I don't know if you said it already, but didn't Kirk from Metallica tweet?
Yeah, right. His last video totally blew up. I'm really happy for him.
If the lead guitarist from Metallica is tweeting your video, that means you're doing something right and people should be checking you out, I think.
Definitely.
I think it's fair to say. Is Final Countdown the tune that goes da-da-da, da-da-da,
That's it. The guitar solo. That's
Come on, Mark, you gotta do it.
it's one of the best I know. Do it, man.
Okay, cool. Right, our final bassist is Eli KH. And I'm gonna be sharing with you, Tommy, and everybody an original funk jam that he wrote. And Tommy, you're gonna be reacting to it. So, here we go.
Totally like the groove. Perfect timing. Wow, man.
When I watch him, I'm like a terrible dancer and I have like no rhythm.
Show me your dance moves, man.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Maybe next video. No. Hey, this is my channel. I'm in charge. I can make you do embarrassing things. You can't make me do embarrassing things.
Okay. You're right.
No, but even like, yeah, I don't have that rhythm, but like, that's why I play melody on bass, because I don't have the rhythm. But he like makes me like get into it. But okay, let's have a look. I mean, you touched on a lot of these things. Bass technique, double thumb, that's what stands out for me. It's so effortless for Eli.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't even look like he's trying. Like, he's put in the hours for sure, like you say. Like, when you can easily play, I've heard him do some Victor Wooten stuff. If you can easily play Victor Wooten stuff, that means you're good. You know?
Yeah, man.
He's not, it looks like he's not even trying. He does like, I like the embellishments. Did you notice that harmonic chord he did?
Yeah, ding, that's always.
That was so cool, man. I love that. I want to see him like, this isn't a challenge, but I want to see him rock that harmonic chord and then do the neck bend. You know, people do that. They hit that chord and they go, wah. Eli, groove, like you say, right in the pocket. And like he's doing the fancy stuff and staying in the pocket. Man, that's tough, you know? Like when I try to bust out that Victor Wooten stuff, I'm like way off time.
Yeah, same for me.
But he's like so in the pocket. Okay, USP, there's a couple things. Firstly, you know, this is kind of a different one. His stage presence. You know what I mean? Like he's smiling when he's playing, he's having fun. And so like I'm having fun when I'm listening to him because he's just like smiling and like getting really into it, man.
It's really into it. That's great. I know what you mean, perfect, yeah.
You just like connect with someone like that, you know? And it's something I appreciate as well because myself, when I'm playing, I'm trying so hard not to mess up, you know? I'm like, oh, and he's just like rocking it. I'm like, oh man, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that more. And he's such like, he seems like such a humble guy. So like his attitude and just his fun, I think that's one of his USPs. His other USP is his tone.
Oh yeah.
And it's not just his foderas, because you know he's playing like he's expensive bass guy, or that's his kind of his nickname for some people, I guess. But it's if you hear him play his other basses, he gets an awesome tone out of those. So it goes back to what Jocko said: tone is in the hands, and he just creates an awesome sound. Right, Eli KH. My challenge for you is as follows. Your playing is effortless. We've talked about that. So easy for you. Now that tells me, Eli, you've got more in the tank. I want to see you bring the fastest double thumbing that we have ever heard coming out of a Fodera. And you know what I mean when I say coming out of a Fodera, because we know someone else who plays those basses. Bring the quintuplets. Down with the thumb, hammer on, up with the thumb, pluck, pluck, or some crazy combination of that. Pluck, 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 with the pinky. Let's bring like the Josh Cohen energy, start plucking with the pinky. As many notes in one down, up motion. And I want it all fast, but crucially, you're allowed to not smile as much in this video because you might be focusing a bit more. So you're allowed to kind of, really sort of, so that's my challenge. Hope you take it on board and can't wait to see what you do next.
No, that's a challenge, man.
Is he gonna do it? That's the question. Is he
He
gonna
will
do
do
it?
it, but he will still smile.
Oh
No
man!
problem.
If he does it and still smiles, I don't know. It's like we're gonna have to do another video about him because that would be just epic. That's our favorite word as bass players, epic.
Epic.
Do you know who started epic though? Who started saying epic for bass music?
I'm not sure, tell me. It's not David 504?
No, it's
It's
not
you?
Davey 5. Well, he made it popular, but my first composition that I wrote on bass was called Epic Love.
Wow,
Have you heard that
man.
composition of mine? I started
Probably, yeah.
Epic, man. Not Davey, just so everyone knows.
You're such an inspiration, man.
All right. Okay, 3 incredible bass players. Please go check them out. Make sure you subscribe to their channels. You know, these are musicians. Like you don't get to that level unless you put in years of dedication to your craft. You know, they deserve it. So head on over there, subscribe, give them that support. So I hope everyone enjoyed this new kind of video idea that Tommy and I are doing. Let us know what you want us to discuss next, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.